Hey there, English learners! Are you feeling frustrated with your English listening skills? Do you find yourself struggling to keep up with native speakers, getting lost in fast-paced conversations, or feeling overwhelmed by unfamiliar accents? If you're nodding your head right now, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to uncover the secrets to mastering English listening skills and show you how to use podcasts like this one to naturally improve your comprehension. So, grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's embark on this English learning journey together. Let's start with an important truth. Listening is not just about hearing words. It's about grasping ideas, following the flow of conversation, and understanding meaning. Even when people speak quickly, use colloquial expressions, or have strong accents. Many language learners make a common mistake. They focus solely on grammar and vocabulary, neglecting the crucial skill of listening. But think about this for a moment. How do babies learn their native language? They don't start by reading grammar books or memorizing vocabulary lists. Instead, they learn by listening, constantly, day in and day out. This is why listening isn't just important. It's the foundation of true fluency. So why is it so challenging to understand native English speakers? Let's break down the top 3 reasons. First, we have connected speech. Native speakers tend to link words together, which can make it sound like one long, jumbled word to untrained ears. For example, "What do you want to do?" often becomes, "What do you want to do?" If you're not used to this, it can be incredibly confusing. Second, there's the issue of speed. Native speakers often talk fast and sometimes drop certain sounds. Going to becomes gonna, and want to turns into wanna. This rapid speech can leave learners feeling lost and overwhelmed. Lastly, we have vocabulary and idioms. Even if you hear the words clearly, if you're unfamiliar with certain expressions or colloquialisms, you'll miss the meaning entirely. But here's the good news. All of these challenges can be overcome with practice. And the best way to practice? You guessed it. Podcasts. Now, you might be wondering, why podcasts? Why not movies or TV shows? Great question. Podcasts offer unique advantages for language learners. First, they're audio only, which means you can focus entirely on listening without the distraction of visual cues. You can listen to them anytime, anywhere, while commuting, exercising, or doing chores. Plus, many podcasts use natural conversational English, exposing you to the kind of language you'll encounter in real-life situations. One of the best features of podcasts is their flexibility. You can pause, rewind, slow down the speed, or even read along with a transcript if needed. This makes them an incredibly powerful tool for improving your comprehension, expanding your vocabulary, and getting accustomed to authentic English. Now, let me share a game-changing technique that has helped countless learners: shadowing. Here's how it works. Choose a short segment of a podcast, about a minute long. Listen to it carefully once. Then, play it again, but this time, speak along with the speaker at the same time. Try to match their rhythm, intonation, and speed as closely as possible. Shadowing is incredibly effective because it helps your brain connect sounds to meaning. It builds muscle memory in your mouth and makes your accent and pronunciation more natural. So don't just passively listen. Actively engage by speaking along with the podcast. You'll be amazed at how quickly you improve. Another fantastic benefit of using podcasts to learn English is that you'll naturally expand your vocabulary. Instead of memorizing lists of words out of context, you'll hear how native speakers use them in real conversations. Here's a quick tip to maximize your vocabulary growth. Choose 3 new words or phrases from each podcast episode. Write them down along with example sentences, and make a point to use them in your next conversation or writing practice. If you do this consistently, you'll see your vocabulary explode, naturally and effortlessly. When it comes to choosing the right podcasts, consider your current level of English. If you're a beginner or intermediate learner, start with English learning podcasts like this one, which offer clear explanations and speak at a slower pace. As you advance, you can graduate to native-level podcasts on topics that interest you, such as current events, true crime stories, or interviews with fascinating people. Some great podcast options include The English We Speak by the BBC, Luke's English Podcast, ESL Pod, and for more advanced learners, The Daily by the New York Times. Remember, the key is to choose topics that genuinely interest you. When you enjoy the content, you're more likely to stay consistent with your listening practice. Here's another secret to supercharging your listening skills. Don't just listen once and move on. Repetition is crucial for language learning. Try listening to the same podcast episode 2 or 3 times. On your first listen, just focus on understanding the general idea. The second time, read along with the transcript if available. For your third listen, try shadowing the speaker. With each repetition, you'll understand more and more. What once sounded like incomprehensible noise will gradually transform into meaningful language. Now, you might be thinking that this sounds like a lot of work, but here's the thing. You don't need to dedicate hours every day to see improvement. Consistency is far more important than intensity. Just 20 minutes of focused listening practice every day can make a huge difference. Think of language learning like fitness. One intense workout won't transform your body, but regular, consistent exercise will. So, build a habit. Listen to one podcast episode daily. Repeat it. Shadow it. Learn new words from it. Do this for 30 days, and you'll be amazed at the progress you've made. Let me be clear about something. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country to become fluent. You don't need expensive classes or to achieve perfection. What you need is daily exposure to the language, a bit of courage to practice, and a lot of patience with yourself. By listening to this podcast, you're already taking a significant step in the right direction. So keep going, one step at a time, one word at a time. Because fluency isn't a gift that some people are born with. It's a skill that's developed through consistent practice. Before we wrap up, let's review a few useful phrases from today's episode. To upgrade your English means to improve your language skills. Explode your vocabulary refers to rapidly expanding your word knowledge. A game changer is something that makes a significant difference or improvement. Don't just listen. Speak with the speaker is a great reminder of the shadowing technique we discussed. And remember, fluency is not a gift, it's a practice. This motivational quote emphasizes the importance of consistent effort in language learning. Try incorporating one of these phrases into your next English conversation or writing practice. It's a great way to reinforce what you've learned and sound more natural in your English expression. That brings us to the end of today's episode, my friend. I hope you're feeling more confident and better equipped to tackle native English conversations. If you found this podcast helpful, please consider following us, leaving a review, and sharing it with your fellow English learners. Remember, you don't have to understand everything perfectly right away. The goal is to understand a little more today than you did yesterday. Keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing. Your English skills will improve, step by step, word by word. Thank you for joining me on this English learning journey. I'll see you in the next episode. Keep practicing, and never give up on your language goals.